Hey guys, morning. Planning Psychologist here. If you're new, hi and welcome. And if you are a regular, welcome back. So, some exciting developments from the Planning Psychologist. I am now PRing for Plan with Pizzazz. And they are actually a US-based company that I've always loved the designs of, but I've never bought from them because, to be fair, shipping was so expensive and they didn't offer it. So I was kind of, okay, well, can't get those. But recent changes to her shop has actually meant that she has gone and made everything digital. So yay, instant gratification of actually buying something straight away and it being in my inbox, ready to use right there and right then. So what does that mean? Well, I jumped on the opportunity to be on her PR team. So here we are today doing my very first plan with me with one of her kits. So jumped online, had a look, and absolutely fell in love. Have a look at that. So this is one of the ones I chose. I thought the colours were really pretty, and hey, I really wanted to give a kit a go to see what it was like in my planner, and to also have to plan with me. So what did I do? I have printed this in A5, so I shrunk it down to fit an A5 piece of paper, and I printed it on washi tape paper. So how awesome is that? And because I love washi tape paper, like it feels amazing. But of course, there's no cut file that goes with these. It was just a PDF. So how did I get around that? I got this little tool, this little guy from my last video, learnt how to use it a lot better. There's a pretty steep learning curve with how you actually hold this thing, but I've managed to cut around all of these, so I'll be setting that up for you this week. On the plus side though, any of my followers who want stickers from Plan with Pizzazz, I've actually got a discount code below for you guys, so go check her out. I've also left the website, her Etsy shop, on below as well, so you can go check her out, as well as the discount code. The brilliant thing about this is, let's be honest, in Australia, we have really limited stuff. So on my Instagram page, I'm watching all of this amazing stuff and all of these amazing kits, and I just don't have access to them because I'm not willing to pay the absolutely ridiculous shipping costs to bring them over here. So this actually means that I have access to so many more things, which I am so happy about right now, because I love really varying things. I love having trying out all of these different styles in my planner. If you've been with me for a while, you'll know that I go from very girly to very functional to very black and white. I kind of all over the place depending on my mood, but that's how I enjoy planning. And having access to digital files means that I can keep them, I can use them again, and there isn't that added cost of continuously having to buy them. The actual washi paper itself is relatively inexpensive. I bought that off Amazon. I think it was about $7 for 10 pages, 10 A4 pages. So that's going to last me a little while as well. Anyway, enough about that. What are we going to do in my planner this week? All right, let's get to this week. Last week's was a really functional setup for me, and it worked really well. I'm absolutely loving it. Obviously, I'm planning next week, the one that you're watching right now, in this week, but this has worked really well. I really enjoyed this, but with this kit, I'm going to need a fair bit more room, as you can see. So I've decided to go back to, just for this kit, for this week, my 4-page fold out, one that I used to do in my TN. I haven't actually done that in this one yet. I thought I'd give that a go. So what does that actually look like? What that actually looks like is grabbing 1, 2, 3, 4 for a week and folding this page in half, essentially, to actually give you access to that second page. So what I'm going to do first and foremost is I'm going to draw out these lines so that I can get the actual layout happening, and then we'll come in and we'll talk about what we're going to do. I'm thinking I might take this out of the cover for today so I can work on it, and then we'll come back in and pop it in later. In the meantime, I will speed this up so you guys don't have to watch me draw lines, but look at this. thought I'd share this with you. This is my favorite morning drink. I'm not a coffee drinker. I actually stopped drinking coffee, I want to say 17, maybe 18 years ago. And I now drink organic ceremonial grade cacao. And today I felt like something sweet in it. So dried strawberries it is. Anyway, I just wanted to show you that because I'm going to enjoy this while I plan. So come along with me and we will draw out these lines, and then I'll be back in a minute to have a chat about what we're going to do. All right, see you soon. Okay, so there we go. The lines are all drawn out, and this is how it works. If you've seen this before, then you know how this is going to go. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Thursday gets flipped over. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, my to-do list. And the reason I do that is so that at all times I have access to my to-do list. It's just a really good way for me to do that, especially when I need a little bit more room in my week, which I will do this week. If you're in Australia, and my kids go back to school next week, so I'm going to need a little bit more space. It gets a little bit crazy. So yeah, I'm just going to need some more space. So this week is perfect timing to get this done, as well as this kit. So how about we start getting into some of these and see what we're going to do with this spread. So just to let you know what I'm using today, I've got my trusty ruler, obviously, my 0.4 Uni Pin Fine Liner waterproof and fade-proof pigment ink pen, and that's always what I use to outline. And I've got the Tombow, gosh, you can see I've used that a lot, 7772 Pink for highlights today. So we've got that happening as well. So it's been a while since I've used this kind of kit, so I need to figure out how I make this functional kit into this functional for this week, and what I need to actually do to get that into my planner. But first thing first, let's get these days and dates down. I'm wondering whether I should actually, I think I will. I'm going to border the top of these just so that I have some colour at the top there for my days. Oh, what did I do? Okay, well. So rest of the world, what's been going on? To all of my Islamic and Muslim friends, I just want to say happy season of holidays and an end to fasting. Got quite a few people in my life who are Muslim who are actually celebrating at the moment, so wanting to wish you all the joy, the love, and everything else that comes with this season. Wow. Okay, that washi paper looks transparent. Can you see that? Oh, this is the first time I've used this washi paper on a kit. So, in this planner, I usually use it in my journal for much bigger things. So, I was wondering how this was going to go, but I'm really impressed with this paper. It's smooth, it's transparent, it's lovely, nice. This may actually become my go-to rather than my transparent sticker paper. Look at that. Okay, well that makes me very happy. Okay, anyway, what was I even saying? I don't even know. Back to planning, obviously I get sidetracked quite a bit when we are doing things like this and stuff pops up. Yeah, I was actually asking what you guys were up to, what's been going on. So in my world, things have been calmed down, that's for sure. And I remember, you probably remember me saying that things have been crazy busy and I haven't had a chance to do many videos or to actually even plan and all of that kind of stuff. Obviously, things have calmed down a little bit. One thing that's missing in this kit that I'm going to take from my own stuff is a this week to do type sticker. There we go. I'll use this week. Yeah, things have calmed down quite a bit, which I'm very thankful for, and hoping to get back into routine this week with kids going back to school and all of that stuff. So hopefully we can all just get back into some sort of resemblance of routine, self-care, and just generally living life a little bit more structured. I thrive on structure, and I know this. It's probably why I'm such an avid planner too. Provides me structure the whole time that I'm there. And you know, as I said before, just because I am a psychologist, doesn't make me immune to all of the other stuff that happens. So, you know, I do get anxiety when things change too spontaneously for me. I can manage change okay, but I prefer routine, I prefer structure, I prefer knowing what I'm doing, which is where planning comes in for me. Okay, guys, so here we go. This is what this looks like right now. So how are we going to make this planner work for me this week? What do we need on here that I have got? So first things first, I need this stuff on here. So how am I going to do that? I think first thing I'm going to do is actually draw out maybe different colors. If I try some different colors, what colors, guys? What colors do we think might be helpful to delineate that? Oh, big word, delineate. Where am I going? No. So I just, in case you're wondering what I'm doing, I've brought out my swatch book, which is also ink swatches, but also my Tombos, so I can color match something to, this kit, oh no. Ooh, removable, great. I feel like I'm a little bit all over the place today. Maybe blue, what do we think? Yes, sky blue, ooh, that one. 553, let's see if I can find that one quickly. It's quite a darker blue. It's 401. Sorry guys, I'm just having a quick look over here. See if I can find it quickly, so I can use it. Because of course it's not going to happen quickly, simply because I want it to. I've got way too many Tombos is the moral of this story. There we go, 553, yay. I'll use that one. Okay, so what do I need? I need 4 lines, one for myself. Okay, need. Oh, why have I started on Friday? Either way. Okay, the 2 self ones will go all the way there anyway. How many lines are left? 1. Okay. So I'll leave the next one blank. Yeah, and then I've got 2 more, so. Oh, I missed a line there. Okay. So that's it for there. So what I'll do, just really quickly, draw that line in. And then I will delineate what they're for, just label them so that I know what they are. So this will be movement, and this will be self, this will be work. Oh, I actually need an extra one. Yep, I need an extra one, because I wasn't thinking, was I? Obviously I can't count what I need. That's just for Friday anyway. Okay. Work. Actually, what I might do is just do the one for now so that you guys don't have to sit here and watch me do this. But essentially, that's movement, that's myself, so that's whether I'm journaling, something like that, whether I'm journaling or planning or something that's just about me. Work, obviously, and then there's children, and then my husband. So, alright, so that's where I will be keeping that stuff there, because I've really actually found this helpful, so that's good. So I've got that there, and then what I might do is actually draw a line right here. I do like to do that, might do one up here too, that'd be, just box it off. So what I'm thinking about doing right now is just setting up one column with you so that you can see what it's like, and then I'll go and set them all up time-lapse so that you don't have to watch me do this. Oh yeah, by the way, I do realise that I do that all the time with my planner. It's just something I've always done. I don't know why, I've always written sideways. I've never been able to write like that. So I've always turned my page. And to remember getting told off for that in school. All right, so what do I need? I need a part here that's just going to be about what I've got going on for the day. So I need a fair distance for that. So let's go with there. And then this week I'm planning on tracking my food and sleep just because I need to get back on top of that. So I think that's what it's going to look like. So here is the stuff for each day. Here is my actual what's happening this week, this day. These are my tasks for each day, and then this is my tracking. And over here in this pile is my this week. So I think I might just set all of that up. Excuse me. Might set all of that up, sped up a little bit, and then I will come back again and we can have a chat about what I did, and then we can use some of these stickers to start putting stuff down. All right, awesome. Let's do that first. Okie dokie, welcome back. So yeah, here we go. I've done the bits that I needed to do. So as I said, movement, self, work, my husband and my child are all in here now. And I actually decided to do this just to make it a little bit more consistent. But I need to do something with that pink. So I might actually just label a few things with that pink. But I'm thinking maybe what I should do first and foremost is just get some of the deco down so that I can see how much space I forgot to work with, and then have a look and see what I have left once I've all done all of that. So what's the go with this? It is, this is probably one of my most functional planner setups for myself because I have a lot of room. I can spend a lot of time actually planning this out. Sometimes it also is feeling a little bit overwhelming and a lot of work. And as you guys know, if you've been watching me for a while, I like changing things up. I really do. I change things up all the time. But this is, I've got to say, one of my favorites. So let's get into this. Let's get stickering and let's talk about this. I'm really impressed with the quality of the artwork. This is all just stunning, to be honest. I've always liked this stuff, like I said earlier. I've always liked this stuff. Just haven't had the opportunity to use it simply because, you know, the cost of getting it to Australia. But now that I do have the opportunity to, let's get stickering, hey? All right, so let's use this big bit over here. Ooh, okay, where is my liquid paper runner? It's one thing about washi tape though, is that you can't cover up things underneath it. So I do end up having to, yeah, there we go, to washi tape some of my line, to liquid paper tape some of my lines out so that I don't have that line underneath because I really don't like it. You can see it's still there. Don't like it. Let's push that through so I don't have to deal with it. Okay. Right, here we go. Ooh, that's pretty. Very pretty. I like that. Okay, so I've got lots of things to choose from in terms of what I can use. So I'm gonna do that. Oh gosh, where do you even start here? Okay. So Saturdays and Sundays I don't have as much on in terms of task type things, so I have a bit more wiggle room for stickers, but I don't want to overload one day in particular. See what I mean? Oh, that's not too bad. The lines aren't too bad on that one. I can get away with that. Okay, but I've got to say this washi paper as well is just phenomenal on her, with her stuff on it, so I'm really impressed. Have I said that a couple of times now? Probably. Okie dokie. Let's get this down. I wonder. Do you reckon that could go under? Yeah, I think it could. Let's see if we can lift this up. So what was I talking about? I don't even know. I've gotten sidetracked. been so much going on in my life recently that now that I've had a bit of space and got a bit of space, I kind of feel like a little bit lost. I know that happens to everybody. I'm not silly, but I'm just trying to get my head back on track. Like, there's nothing wrong. Everything's actually quite good, but I'm so used to things being really hectic that when things aren't seriously hectic, I kind of sit there and go, well, what's going on? What have I missed? What have I done? You know, that kind of thing. That's not a good way to be. It's really not. And that's a really good indicator for me that things aren't fab. You know, that I should be paying a little bit more attention to what's going on in my system. Because if that's the way I'm responding, then obviously I've been well overworked for too long. Oh, one little thing. I like ripping washi and tape and stickers, and that is not going to let me. So there's a mental note I need to be aware of. It will not let me do that. But anyway, alright. A little bit of yellow down here. I am liking the little splashes of colour as well, the little dots and things. That I like, I really like. So I'm actually going to use 2 of them for Sunday because I've got 2 big things on that day. So, should we test this out? Yeah, blue dot, yep. And maybe pink thing to go with it. And a yellow dot, I think. Cool. There we go. So, so obviously with printables, you know, the great thing about them is that you do have instant access. You have them for life. You can use them over and over again. But it's about finding out how you're going to use it and what you're going to do with it. I mean, there's lots of different ways. Fussy cutting with a pair of scissors. I really actually am impressed with using the gyro cutter that I bought to actually cut around it. It has got a steep learning curve, let me tell you, but now that it's there, I like that. I need to test on this washi paper if I can actually write on it what it's going to do. And if it does, this is the Sarasa Grande. This is the pen that I use for everything, but I've got the dry ink in there. Yay, it works. Awesome. It means I can actually just do all of that on there. That makes me even happier. Yeah, it doesn't take much to make me happy in my planner, apparently. But anyway, okay. Let's go into this page and get some stuff down. Okay. Monday, I think. What am I going to do there? There we go. Let's get rid of that black line because I can see that one. Okay, so what are you guys up to this week? For those of you in Australia, depending on where you are, the kids may have already gone back to school for you, but for me, it is this week that they're going back. We've got Monday off still as a pupil free day, and then head back in to term 2 for this year. School gives me so much routine around myself because I know what I'm doing, I know where I'm at, and all that kind of stuff. Don't know how my children feel about it, but you know, for me, it's fabulous, absolutely fabulous, because it means that I have timed out things and not flying by the seat of my pants. Don't get me wrong, I love school holidays. I actually really enjoy spending time with the kids, always have, and you know, spending time just doing like things like we've gone bushwalking, we have play dates with other kids and with other mums. We sometimes, to be honest, I've been asked for chill out days more and more. As they've gotten older, it's more, can we just stay home together and do something? And so that's nice, and just sitting around doing parallel stuff, so you know, I can plan while they do other things, so that's quite nice as well. I like that circle. I'm going to put that circle somewhere. Okay, let's pop that there. I like it a lot. Okay, I know I'm just talking gibberish, aren't I? Should we speed this up so I can come back at the very end and have a chat to you? Oh, I like that love heart. Yeah, maybe we'll do that. I'll speed this up because I'm about to start writing in here before all my tasks and events and things, so that I can have an idea of how much more space I have to actually decorate. I'm really liking this kit and this colour. I think it's worked out really well. I feel like I need some more of that pink somewhere though. I might put that down here actually while I'm thinking about it, just to even it out, or maybe at the very bottom as like a tagline type thing. Don't know. All right, let's just see how it looks once I've finished doing all of the mapping and all of the putting the things in, and then we can decide what we're going to do with it then. All right, awesome. Let's do that. Okay, so now that all of my appointments are in, doesn't look as busy a week as what I thought it might be, but we'll see how that turns out, because that usually changes quite quickly in my world. So there we have it. There is my completed thing. So here is appointments and things to remember. These are running things that we all do during the week. Here is my day specific errands, and there is my big to-do list. That to-do list will get filled in, and once I've finished this all up and filled it out completely, I'll take a few photos and show you at the end of this video. So what it looks like is I actually have a fair bit of room to actually be able to play with some more of this. I'm really impressed. Like, this is a week size book, and a full kit with Plan with Pizzazz. It's actually been brought down to an A5 will give you more than enough to actually do this whole thing completely. I'm really impressed with that. The other thing I really like about it is that you can write on it. So in some spaces, like over here, I'm going to do this anyway. But I'm just going to be able to pop that down and do that, and write right over the top of it. Yep. And how pretty does that look? And that gives me some more space to actually use some of those stickers as well. So I'm pretty happy with that. You could probably get another kit and another spread out of that if you really wanted to. It's not something I don't overly push stuff in my planner just to have stuff there, but you could absolutely certainly do that. I am going to put a few more stickers down, I think, though, just because I want to more than anything else, rather than I have to make it a little bit prettier. But then the rest of these will probably go into my journal and into my big sticker kit of things that I like and things that are left over. So let's get popping some of this stuff down. Yeah, so there you have it. I'm actually surprised. I felt like I have a lot more. I feel like I'm missing stuff. Like, my weeks look kind of crazy, so I'm wondering what I've missed here. It'll come, I'm sure. I'm sure somebody will remind me of where I'm supposed to be or what I'm supposed to be doing. Something's missing there, isn't it? But I don't want to overload because we do have that there. Maybe one of the corner pieces. What are we thinking? No, I don't like that there. Maybe up here. Oh, yep, let's see if I can move that one stake up. I've put nails on it. It's making planning a lot harder. I'm not used to having nails on when dealing with stickers. So, by the way, I'm also really impressed with the fact that this washi paper is coming up off this really well, and sticking down, back down really well. So, really happy with that. Yeah, I'll be getting a lot more. Okay, so let's have a look. Let's rewrite those down. So, M, S. Yeah, everything about this paper and this printing I'm loving. So as long as you've got a decent quality paper, decent quality printer, some paper, and a cutting tool. So no matter what you're going to be using, you know, a Stanley blade. You can fussy cut with a pair of scissors or use the gyro cutter to cut these out. You can have yourself a lot of kits that you can use again. I can definitely see myself using this one again. It's just really pretty. It's all just really, really pretty. So I'd be quite happy to use that one again in my stuff. Anyhow, so that's what we're looking like for this week. I feel like I've rabbited on quite a bit. I feel like I'm a little bit space cadetty and not exactly with it today. Don't really know why. I haven't been sleeping properly, so I'm a little bit out of sorts, but I wouldn't have thought it would have been this weird. But anyway, let me know below what you think, what you thought of the actual setup, and how you feel like it is looking. I really am liking it. I think it's lovely. I think this kit is beautiful. I can keep sticking stickers down all day long. Actually, this is a really good week to stick stickers down because I don't have a huge amount on. I can really get the best out of that kit that I can. Now this page feels like really empty. Anyway, yeah, and I think it's really, I just really enjoying it. It's quite a lovely kit. It's not overbearing, it's not, you know, prescriptive, and it'll probably fit in anything you like as long as you can resize it. As I said, I did this to the A5 and I'm liking how it is looking. I think that's it for now. I don't think these guys are going to make it into the spread. If I do, I think I'll overload this spread and make it look a little bit too messy, and I don't want that, too crowded. At this stage, I really like the way that it looks, so I don't want to do that. Here, of course, will be my tasks for the week that I'll move across from my phone, where I keep a running task list. But yeah, that's it, guys. Here is my week. As I said, Thursday will get flipped over so that when I'm on Monday, Tuesday, I can see this week. When I'm on Wednesday, I flip it that way and I can see this week. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I flip it, I can see Thursday and still this week. Open that up Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and I can still see this week. What I do with that is I have one of these little guys in the back here. I just tend to clip it on here when I'm wanting to bend the pages. I'll just grab one out. Little book dart, I pop it there, keeps it together for the week, and then obviously when I'm done, open it up and let it do its thing. So that is one of, as I said, my favorite spreads, this 4 per page. I feel like I have a lot of space. It's really pretty, and it's when I want to use a bit of a bigger kit as well. Obviously this kit would not have worked in a spread this small. I would have used half of it. Certainly couldn't have used, maybe the dates and things, but I'm really impressed with this. I think I've said that quite a few times. Anyhow, that is that from me. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, just a reminder to hit that like button and that subscribe button. And I will see you in my next video. Bye.